What is up, y'all? For today's video, I'm going to be reacting to a couple episodes of One Piece. So the last episode I ended up watching, it was pretty crazy. We find out that Hiyori was on Onigashima this entire time, and also she was just chilling in the room that was right next to where Orochi was. And then we see Zoro struggling against King, mainly for the fact that King is a Lunarian, and we find out that these Lunarians were practically gods before the Celestial Dragon showed up. So very excited to see how these next couple episodes go, but before we get started with the reaction, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos just like this. So with all that being said, let's get started with the reaction and see what One Piece has in store for us. Oh, that absolutely looked beautiful. That looked beautiful. I feel like out of like a bunch of characters in One Piece, Zoro has probably like some of the sickest like action scenes. He is like, his fight scenes are just so beautiful. Oh, that almost got Zoro. And where the location was, that almost chopped his other sword right there. Are we getting a little bit more with Zoro's backstory? There's no way, right? Because I feel like we already know quite a bit with Zoro's backstory and everything. Like, is there really more that needs to like get revealed with his backstory? Why do I feel like we're gonna end up finding out that he was the one in the East Blue? Like, because when Zoro was talking about like there was like that old man always by the coast fishing or whatever. What if this is the guy? What if he was there? He was at the East Blue for some reason. Okay, so it seems like we are gonna see a little bit more with Zoro's backstory, but I don't think we're gonna get like any like family or anything from Zoro. Even though we don't know anything about his family, I don't think that's what we're gonna see. I think we're gonna end up seeing like how Wado Ichimonji ended up at the East Blue. And I think we're gonna find out the one who crafted it is the one that Zoro saw. I feel like it's him. I feel like it's him. He's the one from Wano. He's the one that was taking care of Otama. I keep forgetting his name, but I think it's him. Zoro met him so long ago. It has to be, right? I don't know. This dude is pretty old. So like, would it make sense if that was him? I feel like it could. I feel like characters in One Piece survive like their life expectancy is like pretty high. So I feel like they could be the same person. Zoro's not even listening to him. He's not even listening to him whatsoever. He's just like admiring the swords that he was just given. It is him. It is him. So Zoro ended up meeting him so long ago and doesn't even realize it. Yo, so he was in the East Blue. He was in the East Blue for like whatever reason. Oh wait, no, probably. Would the reason be that reason why he was in East Blue, could it be because Kaido? And then like later on he just went back to Wano? I feel like that could have been like the reason why he was in the East Blue. The great King of Hell. Ooh. Are they saying Zoro, if he manages to completely tame Enma even more, Zoro's gonna be the King of Hell? Or is he gonna be like the one who wields the King of Hell? Whatever the case being, somehow Zoro's gonna have that name attached to him, the King of Hell. Oh, that is, I don't know. What do I like better? What name would I like better for Zoro? Pirate Hunter Zoro or King of Hell Zoro? Oh, dude. Exactly why Zoro's one of my favorite character in One Piece, because the coolest things happen with him. Dang, Momonosuke has to like make the clouds again. It took him a while the first time. Well, I don't think it would actually take him that long anymore. I think because like now he kind of has he has the grasp of like how to make it. He can probably, or he can do that. He can do that. He could just use Kaido's instead. Okay, so either way, like Momonosuke could potentially pull this off. Okay, never mind. He can potentially use Kaido's and make it his own. Okay, Momonosuke, okay. Oh my gosh, I forgot. Drake and Apu versus CP0. Oh man, this one's gonna be so interesting, but I really don't think Apu and Drake can take on CP0, because I think CP0 is just like on a whole nother level of their own. Oh, okay. Okay, how did they manage to sneak up on them though? How did they manage to sneak up on them with their size? The tides have turned. Have they? Because CP0 does not look to be worried. Okay, this guy, okay, he didn't look worried. He just looked more annoyed. So have the tides have actually changed? Who knows? Okay, so he died. So never mind. Never mind. The guy on Wano that was taking care of Otama, they're not the same dude. They are not the same dude. So forget what I just said. So Wado Ichimonji, cursed sword. That's what I'm getting, right? Should I have already known that? Probably, but it's surprising to me right now. So that's why Karina died, because it wasn't meant for her. It's meant for Zoro. Wado Ichimonji chose Zoro, but because it was like Karina's sword, it didn't really choose her. So that's why she died. That's why she fell down some stairs. I wonder if Karina were to have like lived, I wonder, like, would she have gone with Zoro and became a pirate hunter too, so they can continuously train in order to potentially fight Mihawk one day? And if that did become the case, would they both have joined Luffy, or would it have just been Zoro and Karina would just like went on her merry way and trained on their own? I think because Zoro made that, like, Zoro's speech to Karina, I think that's when Wado Ichimonji officially officially kind of like wanted to be with Zoro, wanted to be Zoro's sword. And I think like Karina's dad like knew it. Like that's why he was so easy to give it to Zoro, because like he knew Wado Ichimonji chose Zoro. Okay, Zoro's being serious right now. Zoro and Enma, they're in sync again. They are in sync. Zoro's about to be serious. He is serious now. He is way more serious now. This is going to get insane. This is going to get way more insane now. Oh, they're just gonna get in King's way. They're just gonna get in King's way. Either Zoro is just gonna like, just like bring his sword back and just like slice them all like that way, or like King is gonna do himself, because he's like, yo, don't be interfering. Oh, what is going on? Oh my gosh. Oh, this delightful. The Conqueror's Haki. Zoro's Conquerors, bro. Oh, nice. That was nice. Oh, with Zoro saying that, that all went away after Kuma showed up. That all went away. Zoro doesn't think like that anymore at all. The look in Zoro's eye. The look in his eye right now. He is serious. My captain and my best friend. He made a promise to his captain and his best friend. That is sick. Oh, Zoro. He's serious. He's way more serious now than he ever was. He is... Okay, I cannot even comprehend how insane this fight's gonna be now. The fight, like, their fight was, like, before, in the beginning, was already pretty insane. Right now, this is where it's going to just be on a whole nother level of insanity, because Zoro, he is ready. He is ready to throw down against King. Oh my, I cannot wait for that, because that's gonna be insane. That is just, things are about to get, blah, 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 blah. I can't even talk. I cannot even talk. Things are about to get serious when like a Straw Hat or something has a backflash memory, like has a backflash moment. And if that happens, they are going to go insane. This is going to be great. This episode, I gotta say, I did enjoy this episode. Getting to like see Zoro's backstory again, and his promise to Karina, that was nice to see, especially for the fact that like we got to learn a little bit more about the cursed swords and everything, which is really nice, and like it's now just clicking in my head that Wado Ichimonji is probably the reason why Karina died in the first place, because Wado Ichimonji, most likely, cursed sword and everything. And after Zoro gave that speech to Karina about, both of them trying to become the world's greatest swordsman, at that point, Wado Ichimonji decided that it wanted to go with Zoro. And, the whole thing with Cursed Blade is that it chooses its user. And if it ends up going to someone that doesn't deserve to be the user of that sword, they die. And so what happens the next day after Zoro gave that speech to Karina? she dies. So Wado Ichimonji, yeah, cursed sword. I feel like I should have known that. But, it's been a while, but wow. It's just starting to now click inside my head. And obviously Zoro. Zoro is just ready to go against King again. He's ready to like fight another round and everything. He is serious, which means that King should probably be a little bit cautious right now because Zoro, that look in his eye and everything, what he just did with like knocking everyone out that was like behind him trying to attack Zoro and everything, knocked them all out with conquerors. Zoro's straight up serious. He is way more serious now. And that fight, the fight with King and Zoro is about to go crazy. It's about to be another level of insanity. It is going to be wild. Also, speaking of Zoro's backstory, when we got to see his backstory again, I was kind of thinking like, are we really gonna see another, like, are we gonna really see more with Zoro's backstory? Like, what else is there to really show with it? Like, other than Zoro's parents, but I don't think the story really needs to like show off Zoro's family or anything like that, especially for the fact that we already got that with Sanji last arc. So yeah, I was kind of thinking like, there's no way we're gonna see like any family members from Zoro because I feel like there really isn't a need to see Zoro's family or anything like that. But what we did get to see with Zoro's backstory, meeting that old man that he saw at the coast, finding out that that was Karina's grandfather and everything, and then kind of having to like go through Zoro with his speech with Karina and everything again, and then like his promise to Luffy. I think that was just pretty nice. I think that was pretty nice just to kind of like see that just a little bit like again. But yeah, even though not a lot of crazy action except in the beginning of this episode and everything, and a little bit at the end, even though not a lot of crazy action, I still think this was a pretty enjoyable episode. So I pretty much got nothing else to say about this episode, so let's just get started with the next one. Oh, and yeah, that's his move too. Yo, did Queen like pretty much copy like each of like Sanji's like brothers' moves? If he did, this fight gets a lot more interesting if he did, because that was whose move is it? Ichijin, right? He's the red one, I think. And yeah, that was his sparkling whatever. Yo, I'm saying like, did Queen copy all of the moves from like Sanji's brothers? If he did, that would be kind of clean. That would be kind of clean, because then in a way Sanji would be fighting his brothers again. She is definitely gonna realize that Sanji isn't the one that hit her. She's gonna realize it. She's gonna go find Sanji and be like, you didn't do that to me, you didn't hit me or anything. And Sanji's gonna feel a whole lot better about himself, and which means he's gonna just be so hyped to fight Queen. This girl better not leave her little mouse friend. She better not leave her little mouse friend. Wherever you go back there and go find your little mouse friend. There we go. I kind of respect you, even though you believe that Sanji hit you. That has to be another one of Sanji's brother's attacks, right? That has to be another one of them. Because that lightning was blue. And Sanji does have a blue brother. He does have a blue brother that's a blue Power Ranger. I was right. I wonder how Sanji's move, not Sanji, how Queen's move would be when he's using like something from Reiju. And that's Nonji's, what was this? I keep forgetting his brother's name, because they had like similar name to Sanji, but like just the ending of it. Oh, Sanji, he's burning up right now. Look at that, dude. Sanji, him and Queen, their fight, it's gonna be hot. It's going to be hot. The look in Sanji's eyes, the look in his eye was just so sick. It was so sick. It even petrified Queen a little bit. That is so sick. I feel like in a way though, right? In a way, Sanji's kind of like subconsciously holding back because of the fact that he still believes that he's turning into like his brothers and everything, right? And like I said, once that girl, I feel like she's gonna realize Sanji didn't do anything to her and that he is actually trying to protect her or like gonna like keep her safe. Once she kind of like tells Sanji like, I know you didn't hit me, blah blah blah, this and that. Once that happens, Sanji is gonna be able to go all out without like holding back. Because like I said, I think he's holding back, but just subconsciously holding back because of the fear of turning into his brothers. He's invisible. He has Sanji raid suit powers. He has Sanji's raid suit powers. Oh, okay. This could be a little bit tricky unless Sanji observation Haki doesn't like this. Like, oh, I was not expecting him to have that. I was not expecting him to have that one. Oh, the speed with Sanji. Look at his speed. His speed is incredible. So yeah, because Sanji's running so fast, he's practically invisible. So which means he really doesn't need the raid suit. If he wants to become invisible again, he could just run super fast. Right? It had to have been Queen was the one that did it. It had to have been Queen. So yeah, Sanji didn't hit her. So yeah, Sanji, he's not turning into his brothers whatsoever. He's not turning into his brothers because Queen was the one that ended up hitting her. Don't tell me, is the reason why Queen hit her is because she didn't want anything to do with him? Yo, if Queen is the one that hit her just for that reason, oh, and if Sanji somehow finds out about this, finds out that Queen is the one that attacked her, and finds out the reason why Queen attacked her, that's gonna fire up Sanji even more to take down Queen. Yeah, because the reason why Sanji didn't realize it could have been Queen is because, or it could have been someone else, is because his mind, like his mind was like already occupied with the fact that he was turning, like his body was turning into his brothers. So that's why he didn't like completely realize that, like, oh, this had to have been 100% someone else. Oh, like, yo, what crazy move is what? No, Sanji has a blue flame now? Oh my god, Sanji has a blue flame. Oh my gosh. Oh my, Sanji with blue flames? Oh, that's incredible. That's incredible. So now, with Sanji realizing Queen is the reason, Queen was the one that ended up hitting her and it wasn't Sanji, Sanji is now, I feel like Sanji doesn't, I feel like Sanji is now gonna realize he's not turning into his brothers when it comes to his emotions or when it comes to his heart. He's still gonna be the same old Sanji. The only difference is just his body. Yo. And because of that, Sanji is going ham. Sanji is gonna go ham on Queen. The blue flame looks so sick on Sanji. It looks so sick on him. Oh, he's not even giving Queen time to like react. He's just pummeling Queen so much. Oh my. I feel like we haven't seen Sanji do like a combo like that in a while. You know, just using different attack names and everything. Like we haven't seen Sanji. I feel like we haven't seen Sanji do that in like a long while, because usually his attacks would kind of like just one shot most folks. See that now? Sanji has a clear head now. He has a clear head now. He doesn't give a damn about Germa. He doesn't care about that. All he cares about is Zeph and the strides and everything. Oh yeah, Sanji. He has a clear head now, which means Sanji, he is ready to go insane. Oh, Zeph! Oh my gosh. His real father. Oh, the strong, yo. Oh, this looks absolutely beautiful. This looks absolutely gorgeous. The blue flames. Again, just need to talk about the blue flames again because it looks absolutely immaculate. Oh my, this animation looks so glorious. Oh my, I cannot deal with this animation. This animation is so beautiful. With the blue flames, man. The blue flames look so beautiful. Oh my god. Once again, Sanji sent Queen flying that far He kicked him out of Onigashima. Yo, does this possibly mean that Queen is officially been taken care of? Hold on. Because I can't think of a way for Queen to get back up on Onigashima. Because I don't think he can fly. I don't think any of it, unless he has that, like any kind of tech that can make him fly back up to Onigashima. But I can't really think of it. But does this mean Queen has officially been taken down? If that's the case, oh, that was so beautiful. Oh, that was a riot. See, yeah, Sanji, you're not turning into your brothers. You're still the kind-hearted fellow that you were from back then. Oh, he's too hurt. He's exhausted and everything because he's been fighting for a long time. You know that last attack he did on Queen had to have taken so much energy out of him. I really think, yeah, Sanji ended up beating Queen. The winner is Sanji. So yeah, Queen has officially been taken down. Queen has officially been taken down. Oh my, so that means the only calamity that's left is King. So now it's Zoro's turn. It is now Zoro's turn to take down King. So all the calamities would have been taken down, and the only ones that would still be standing would be Kaido, Kaido, Big Mom, Orochi, and the guy that Raizo's fighting, right? So their numbers are going down. Their numbers are dwindling down as we speak. This is crazy. But Sanji beat Queen. Oh my, with his blue flames, bro. His blue flames. And like you saw when Sanji like kind of like knocked out and everything, he was so happy. He was just so happy. It was so nice to see Sanji that happy because remember, like, he's been struggling with the possibility of him becoming like his brothers since his body was changing, you know, to be similar to theirs. So where it's pretty much like bulletproof and everything. It's like superhuman level strength and all that, you know. And so because his body was changing, he was worried that his heart was going to change and that he was going to be like a cold-blooded killer, just like the rest of his family. But now he realizes that like, and like, especially with Osome, I think that was her name, with her getting hit and like Sanji kind of thinking like, oh, he is starting to become like one of them because of the fact that she was hit and like she believes Sanji was the one that hit her and everything, you know. Like Sanji was just struggling so much, like it was kind of like, I feel like it was kind of causing him causing him to hold back subconsciously because he just didn't want to be like his family. But with him realizing that Queen was the reason why Osome got hurt and it wasn't Sanji, with him realizing, oh, he's not gonna be like his family, he's gonna be like himself, he's gonna still continue to be the same person that he was throughout all this entire time, because of him realizing that, he was able to take down Queen with that beautiful blue fire. Oh, like what was it called? I think it was like Infernit something or whatever. That was just glorious. Oh, that was beautiful. That was just exquisite right there. That was just phenomenal. But yeah, this episode was crazy. This was crazy. The animation with this episode, like from the beginning to end, fantastic. Sanji now realizing that, like, you know, that Queen was the one that hit Asome and everything, and that caused him to like just go on a rampage on Queen. Queen thought he had him on the ropes and everything, but no, Sanji pulls out that blue flame, that Infernit, whatever, and just takes out Queen, sends him flying out of Onigashima And so now Queen has been taken care of. So that means the only calamity that's left is King. So now it's Zoro's turn to do that. It's Zoro's turn to take down a calamity. Oh my god. If I with Sanji's fight with Queen being that spectacular, being that beautiful, I can't even imagine how glorious Zoro's fight against King is gonna look. I know for a fact that's gonna look so beautiful, but I can't even imagine just how beautiful it's going to be. But again, crazy episode with Sanji taking down Queen. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say because this episode was just glorious. This was just a fantastic episode. But since I got nothing else to say, I'm going to end the video here. Thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for my other reactions. Also for my discussion videos, if you're into any of those, definitely subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment, you know the whole thing. So with all that being said, again, thank y'all for watching. Until next time, see ya.